Zikwana, when we first got hold of the story yesterday, the understanding was that a pylon, a city power pylon, had collapsed, sparking the fire. Today we're hearing that a resident may have caused this. Talk us through those developments in the last few hours.
So what residents are saying in Alexandra is that there was a shack that caught fire prior to the pylon falling, because they saw the fire and they rushed to try and stop it. And only then did they hear something burst, and that was obviously the pylon falling. So the city power thought that because the pylon had fallen, that was the cause of the fire. But in fact, it wasn't. The pylon falling made the fire just go wider in the area. About 50 shacks have been destroyed in this blaze. So this morning when we came, people were just trying to rebuild their lives. I think we left at about 9 o'clock, or just after 9 rather, and they had not received any help in terms of building their homes, but a gift of the givers was on the ground giving people food.
Do we know where the owner of the shack that was on fire is currently?
So residents are saying they wouldn't be able to identify who actually caused the fire, but according to them, the person went to play cards while they left a stove unattended in the house. So according to them, it wasn't the pylon, it was indeed the person who left the stove unattended. Obviously, the city of Johannesburg continues to investigate and assess the amount of damage caused by this fire.
Cause aside, what this fire has done is left dozens of people destitute currently. We know emergency services and city power are back there today. We're getting these promises of assistance in rebuilding. How much progress has been made, and what is the plan in the immediate term for those who are unable to rebuild today?
A lot of the people are saying they don't know what to do. A lot of women in particular are saying they don't know what to do. They don't even know where to start in terms of putting up these structures again. They are in need of building material. What I saw there, it's a very desperate situation. People, when we arrived, hadn't eaten since yesterday. A lot of people slept in the creches and churches around the area. And obviously, if you're sleeping in a creche, school has to start today and you have to come to your home, basically. So it's a really desperate situation. People have lost money, people have lost food, people have lost food as well. So they're saying they're really calling out onto anyone that can help with anything. Children, school children have lost school uniforms. And what people are saying is that it seems as though, because most of them that stay in that area are Mozambican nationals, it seems as though the help is coming slow because of that fact.
Tell me this then, the area where this happened, straight in Alexandra, it's not the best place to stay. Let's call a thing here. Is there a feeling among some of the people affected by this fire that perhaps it may be time to move elsewhere? Because we know every time there's either flooding or a fire as big as this in Alexandra, officials will say, you know, what needs to happen now is that people need to move, because it's so densely populated that the likes of the emergency services, such as yesterday, the fire crews were unable to access the area because there's no road, for instance.
And also because of the power lines over that area. So City Power is saying that it's a dangerous area for people to build their homes to begin with because of the pylons there. But people are saying they've got nowhere to go. What they want, I spoke to a gentleman yesterday who was saying, if government can just build us one-room houses, we would be able to live normal lives. So what people are saying is that they have nowhere else to go. I mean, the ward councillor from that area came to address the community yesterday, but they weren't willing to listen to him. They're saying that they've heard enough promises from government officials. They want to see change on the ground. So there is no way where those people can actually go. We're waiting to hear from the city of Johannesburg. I have sent a request, given that City Power is saying that people shouldn't have been building in that area in the first place. What is the city doing with regards to cordoning off spaces where people shouldn't be living? So we're waiting to hear from Herman Mashaba's office on that matter.
ENC reporter Zikwana Chona, thank you for your time today.